Hi there, I'm Hazel from Zhamatix, your go-to digital transformation consulting company and proud Asana Solutions partner. If you're just getting started with Asana, you might be wondering, how do I make this new tool work for me? In this video, I'll show you 5 simple but powerful tips to help you feel confident, organized, and in control right from day one. Whether you're new to Asana or just setting up a fresh account, these 5 quick wins will save you time, reduce distractions, and help you collaborate like a pro. Just a heads up, we'll be using a demo environment, so what you'll see here is for demonstration purposes only. Let's get started with one of the easiest and most overlooked steps, customizing your profile. Have you ever joined a new team and had no idea who Jane Doe.86 is in the comments or what they actually do? In a shared workspace, generic profiles make collaboration harder, but you can fix that in just a few clicks. Go to your profile settings by clicking your profile avatar or initials on the upper right corner of Asana. You can start by uploading a friendly photo. This helps your teammates quickly identify you in comments, tasks, and mentions. Next, you can fill in your full name, you can set your pronouns, and add your job title. These small details go a long way in helping others understand who you are and how you contribute to the team. You can also enter your department or team name, and you can choose a role from the dropdown so Asana can tailor the experience a bit better. And if you'd like to, there's a space to record a short audio clip of your name or add a quick about me note, for example, your working hours, communication preferences, or anything you'd like your teammates to know upfront. Once you have updated these fields, your profile will be much more helpful and human, especially for new collaborators or cross-functional teams. Key takeaway before we proceed to the next step is that customizing your profile helps your team know who you are, making collaboration feel more connected and efficient. Now that you have put a face to your name, let's look at how to tune your workspace settings for clarity and comfort. Most new users and even some longtime ones leave Asana's default settings alone. But just a few small tweaks can make your workspace feel more personal, focused, and efficient. To start, open your settings, and under Display tab, you'll see several ways to customize how Asana looks and behaves. At the top, you can change your theme. For example, it could sync with the system settings, light, or dark mode. Right next to it, you can adjust the sidebar and top bar color to match your preference or style. You can choose your language. You can set the first day of the week and decide how long pop-up notifications stay visible before they disappear. The default is 10 seconds, but you can make it longer if needed. Then there's the option to choose how you want asana.com to open, either in the homepage or in the browser. Here's what it looks like if you choose to have asana.com open in the homepage, where you can choose to launch Asana or even launch the desktop app and open it in the browser. And of course, if it opens in the browser, it will show up in the homepage of your logged in Asana account. In the advanced options, you can turn on or off features like showing row numbers. You can see here. It's great for referencing tasks in a list. You can enable compact mode to reduce spacing and fit more on the screen. You can also enable colorblind friendly mode if you need more accessible visuals. And you can choose to show occasional celebrations, which adds a little fun to task completion. And finally, you can choose a background theme, which might not be visible in my demo environment, but it should show up on your end. So you will see options like aqua, timber, sky, or even seasonal like winter or spooky, which can make your workspace feel more personal. Key takeaway before we proceed to the next step is that tuning your settings early on helps you feel more in control of how Asana looks and behaves. Once your workspace looks and feels the way you want, the next step is to take control of your notifications so that you stay informed but never overwhelmed. We've seen this with a lot of users, both new and experienced. They end up overwhelmed because they're getting every Asana notification twice, once in their email and again inside Asana. But here's the thing, you don't need both. In fact, turning off email notifications and relying on Asana inbox can make your workflow a lot simpler. Again, you just need to access your settings, and under the notifications tab, you can scroll down and update it. If you're worried about missing something, just make it a habit to check your Asana inbox once, twice, or as needed within the day. That way, you're avoiding duplicates and keeping your inbox clean for actual email. It's also a great way to build trust in the tool, especially for new users, because by separating action-based updates, which live in Asana, from general communication, which stays in email or even chat apps, you are reinforcing better work habits. You can also adjust project-specific notifications. For example, if you're managing creative intake or support request projects, it's usually helpful to receive updates or alerts when new tasks are added. Otherwise, you might prefer to get notified only for status updates and messages. Key takeaway before we proceed to the next step is that managing notifications helps you stay focused on real work without getting drowned in unnecessary alerts. And speaking of updates, let's move to a space many users ignore, probably because they're overwhelmed already. But they shouldn't. It's the Asana inbox. A lot of users overlook the inbox or treat it like a cluttered stream of updates, but it's actually your command center. You can take multiple actions right from here. For example, if no response is needed, you can just archive it. It's like your read and done move. If you want to acknowledge something, you can like and archive it. If you need to reply, you can respond through the comment section and archive it to keep things clean. And if a notification triggers something new you need to do, something like this, you can create a follow-up task and assign it to yourself. You can name it as needed, add due date, add collaborators, add it to the project, or whatever custom field you need to update once you create the task. And if you are not involved anymore in a task, or you just simply want to opt out of the alerts, you can leave the task so that you don't keep getting updates. You can also filter your inbox by at mentions, tasks assigned to you, assigned by you, unread only. And you can also bookmark items you want to come back to later. So, key takeaway before we proceed to the last step in this video is that Asana Inbox isn't just for reading, it's for taking quick, meaningful action that keeps your work moving and your attention focused. Now, for a fun one, want to move faster in Asana without all the clicking? Let's learn a few shortcuts. If you're constantly clicking around to open tasks or move between subtasks and parent tasks, there's a faster way. Start with Command slash or Control slash to see all available shortcuts. Then we can try the first one, which is Tab X, Tab plus X to open a task in full screen. Then Escape to close it, or instead of clicking this and this. Next is you can use Tab plus S to add a subtask quickly, like so. And content. Let me just delete it. And if you're inside the subtask and want to jump back to the parent task, you can just hit Tab plus the arrow up icon, which is super useful if you're working through a task hierarchy. Again, tab and arrow up. Instead of opening this and then going back to the parent task. Key takeaway before we end this video is that learning a few core shortcuts helps you move faster and feel more confident in Asana right from the start. Now let's bring it all together. Here is a quick recap of everything that we have covered. To start, customizing your profile. It helps your teammates know who you are. Next is updating your workspace settings to make Asana feel more personal. Then tailoring your notifications so you're informed without the overload. After that is knowing how to take action in your inbox so you can stay focused on the right work. And to wrap it up, learning shortcuts to move faster and save time. Even trying just two of these today can make Asana feel less like a blank slate and more like your own productive space. If you found this video helpful, please drop a comment or connect with us on our socials. We help teams like yours optimize Asana and build better workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.